Welcome to Level 2 Factual Description Writing. We are going to use facts to describe ourselves in a letter to a penguin who lives in Antarctica at the bottom of the world. A Level 2 piece of writing looks like this. At different times in the lesson, I'm going to tell you to pause the video and do some writing yourself. You'll need something to write with. You might have a pencil and paper, a workbook or a journal, or a computer, a laptop or a tablet. When it's your turn to write, you can borrow a sentence from me if you need to, but I hope you will have a go at writing your own sentences. Once you've reread your sentence and checked it to make sure it makes sense, click play. I'll be here waiting for you with the next part of your lesson. Here we go, little writers. Let's get started. We're going to begin by having a look at what we need to include. At Level 2, we have to include a picture of ourselves with labels. We have to describe 5 things about ourselves. We have to use colour, size and shape adjectives. And we have to use the word and to create a compound sentence. I'm going to get ready for writing by drawing a picture. This letter is going to be about me, so I'm going to draw myself. Pause the video now and go and draw a picture of you. Don't add the labels yet, just draw your picture. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. You must have finished your drawing and now we are ready to add some labels. I have to describe myself to the penguin. I could tell the penguin that I'm a boy or a girl. I could describe my height, my eyes, my nose, my mouth, my ears or my hair, my legs or my feet. My brother could say he has stinky feet. I could also describe the clothes I wear or the things I like to do. I can add adjectives so the penguin knows what colours to imagine or what size something is, what shape something is. Something can be square, round, oval, curved, straight, curly, wavy, bendy or crooked. I'm going to label my picture using colour, size and shape adjectives. I'm a girl. I'm tall. I have green eyes and wavy hair. I have a little nose and a pink mouth. I always wear red shoes and I like to make art. I'm going to improve my description by using more than one adjective. When I put 2 adjectives together, I usually have to put a comma between them. I have round green eyes and red wavy hair and a pink curved mouth. That paints a much clearer picture for my penguin as she imagines what I look like from the description I write. Now it's your turn to pause the video and go and add labels to your drawing. Remember to include colour, size and shape adjectives and have a go at putting 2 adjectives together. Remember that comma to separate them. Here are some words that might help you. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. You must have labelled your diagram. Let's check and see if we're on the right track. Do you have a drawing with labels? I do. Do you have 5 things that you could describe about yourself? I do. I have more than 5 things. Do you have colour, size and shape adjectives? I do. Great. Let's keep going. We're going to write our factual description in our letter. Because this is a letter, we need to start with a greeting. I'm thinking I could start with Dear Penguin, or Hi Penguin, or Hello Friend, or G'day Mate. I'm going to choose Hi Penguin. It sounds friendly. I begin on the top line and I start at the edge of the page. I'm trying to control my letters so they sit on the line, not float up in the air above the line. I don't want them to float away. I want them anchored to the ground, so I sit them on the line. I say my greeting out loud. Hi, Penguin. I start with a capital letter to show my reader my sentence has begun. Because this is a letter, I use a comma after my greeting instead of a full stop. Good writers reread and check to make sure it makes sense. I'm going to read out loud. Hi, Penguin. Yes, that makes sense. Now it's your turn to write a greeting to start your letter. Here are some greetings you might like to use, or you could make up one of your very own. Pause the video, and I'll see you after you've written and checked your greeting. Welcome back. You must have written your greeting. Did you remember to use a comma at the end instead of a full stop? I'm ready to begin describing myself to the penguin. I can use the labels on my picture to help me with ideas on what to write about. I think I better start by telling the penguin I'm a girl. If I start by saying I have green eyes and red hair, the penguin might be imagining that I'm a fox. So I'd better start with I'm a girl. I'm going to be clever. I'm going to put two ideas into one. I'm thinking I could join tall with girl and say, I am a tall girl. Yes, that sounds good. Because this is a letter, I begin my factual description under the greeting on a new line. I start my sentence with a capital letter. I say my sentence out loud. I am a tall girl. I leave spaces between my words, and I show the reader my idea is finished by putting a full stop at the end. Good writers reread and check to make sure it makes sense. Hi, Penguin. I am a tall girl. Yes, that makes sense. Pause the video and go and write your first sentence. Remember to start on a new line, use a capital letter, and finish with a full stop. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Did you remember to start your sentence under the greeting on a new line? For my next sentence, I'm going to write a compound sentence where I take two ideas and join them together with the word and. I say my sentence out loud. I have wavy red hair. But instead of finishing with a full stop, I'm going to join with the word and. I have wavy red hair and round green eyes. I think that sounds good. I better reread and check to make sure it makes sense. I have wavy red hair and round green eyes. Yes, that makes sense. Now it's your turn to write a compound sentence by using the word and to join two ideas together. Remember to use your label diagram to help you choose two things to describe. Pause now, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Did you join two ideas together with the word and? Compound sentences can be long because two ideas are joined together. I like to write a short sentence after a long sentence. It's like giving your reader a little sip of water after they've had a mouthful of food to chew through. I could write, I have a small nose. That's a short sentence, but I've already started two of my sentences with I. My writing will sound boring if all my sentences start the same. I know. I could say, my nose is small. I'm still saying the same thing, but I'm using the pronoun my instead of I. Let's reread and check to make sure it makes sense. Hi, Penguin. I am a tall girl. I have wavy red hair and round green eyes. My nose is small. Yes, that short sentence sounded so good after the long sentence, don't you think? Now it's your turn to write your own short sentence. You can use your label diagram to help you with ideas. Pause the video, and I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Did you write a short sentence to go after your long sentence? Did it sound good? I only have to write one more sentence and I have included 5 things about myself. I think this time, instead of telling the penguin what I look like, I'm going to tell the penguin something about myself. I like to make art. That's part of what makes me unique. I reread and check to make sure it makes sense. I like to make art. Yes, that makes sense. Pause the video and go and tell the penguin something about you. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Did you describe something interesting about yourself? I've described 5 things about myself, so I can finish my letter now. I'm going to end by saying, from Joe, so the penguin knows who the letter is from. I could make my letter sound friendlier by saying, from your pen pal, Joe. A pen pal is a friend you write a letter to, so that would be a good ending. Because this is a letter, I have to put from your pen pal on a new line. Instead of a full stop, I use a comma and I write my name Joe on a new line. No full stop, just Joe. Pause the video and go and finish your letter off by telling the penguin who the letter is from. Remember to use a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence and for your name too. Remember to put your name on a line all by itself. I'll see you soon. Welcome back. Did you remember to use a capital letter for your name? My letter is looking pretty good. I'm going to reread and check the whole letter to make sure it all makes sense. Hi, penguin. I'm a tall girl. I have wavy red hair and round green eyes. My nose is small. I like to make art. From your pen pal, Joe. Yes, that sounds great. I think my letter might be ready to send. Let me check. Do I have a picture with labels? Yes. Have I described 5 things about myself? Yes. Have I used colour, size and shape adjectives? Yes. Have I used the word and to create a compound sentence? Yes. Yes, my letter is ready to send. See you next time, little writers, as we hear what the penguin wrote back. Good job.